Welcome back to the next chapter of Sacred Stones. Today we are going to play a gaiden chapter. In this chapter we get 4 new units here. We have Ephraim, we have Ford, we have Kyle, and we have Orson. So let's talk about Ephraim first. He is our secondary lord in the game. Of course, we are not going down his path. His growth rates look like, let's see, 80% HP, 55 strength, 55 skill, 45 speed, 50 luck, 35 defense, and 25 resistance. Just a good unit all around. I believe the lords will auto level once they rejoin. When we don't go his path, he will auto level to 15, so we don't really have to worry about him getting trained up here, although I'll probably use him the most. He has a personal weapon right here. Let's see if I can pull that one up. There we go. Strong against cavalry knights, which we'll be fighting a lot of in this game. Yeah, pretty solid unit all around. And then we have his friends. Let's start with Kyle, another cavalier. Kyle has 90% HP growth, 50 strength, 40 skill, 40 speed, 20 luck, 25 defense, and 30 resistance. And his friend over here, Ford, another cavalier. Ford has 85 HP, 40 strength, 50 skill, 45 speed, 35 luck, 20 defense, and 25 resistance. And then we have Orson here. Now, Orson's growth rates really don't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. I do think I have his growth rates. It would be 80 HP, 55 strength, 45 skill, 40 speed, 25 luck, 45 defense, and 30 resistance. Here his bases. He is basically our pre-promote for this chapter. He comes with some decent inventory, decent weapon ranks. But we're not going to be using Orson we're not going to be seeing him that much. Now, let's start with Ephraim. What can he do for us? Well, he can kill this guy. Now this chapter is a little bit boring, I find. Just going through this whole corridor here, down to the throne. A lot of enemies to take out if you do want to train these guys, but Kyle and Ford, their teams weren't winning, so we're not too preoccupied about using them. Usually in a run I like to feed both Ephraim and Kyle. Kyle! You can come up here. Can you deal with that? Not quite. Everyone is missing this guy today. How annoying you are. Okay, I think you will take out this guy. And a door key. These guys are moving down here. Let's have... What can you do? Yeah, so in terms of the 3 cavaliers, I believe Franz is supposed to be the fast one. Kyle is definitely the strong one. Ford is just kind of average. Let's see if you can hit this now. But Franz does have quite a big lead on top of the other 2, so he's usually the favorite to use by most people. Ephraim's already taken quite a hit. Yeah, if I ever do a full Let's Play on Ephraim's route, we'll definitely be getting him some experience on this chapter. Let's see what he can do with his personal weapon. See if Kyle can also help out. 9. Once again, another enemy mercenary. Kind of scary. You know what? Orson, you just take him out here for us. Or help us out. Okay. And Ephraim can get you. Ephraim is not getting lucky. If he actually got hit there, that could have been a death. Well, Ford can still grab. Okay. And our first level up for him. What will he get? Not too good. Ephraim is not doing too well so far on this run. Okay, now I'd like to have Orson go up here. Do you have a... Oops. You do not. Okay. Nothing really coming in from the top. We'll just move along here. Anyone have a vulnerary? Okay, you do. How far can you go? Right there? I think you do have a javelin. I'll let Orson deal with them. And even without Colm or Mulder here, the chapter is still doable because the game does give you a lot of items. We get chest keys. I think this mage has one too, yeah. So the game will give us chest keys here and plenty of healing items because we are low on our utility units. And a paladin crit. Now Orson will get these chests and then play catch up here with the rest of us. Let's see, this guy is coming in pretty quickly. What do you have? Sword? That's annoying. I don't want to aggro all these guys at once. Maybe I'll just let them come to me for now. Oh, I think... No, you can't. Okay. Just let them come to me. Killer Lance, very useful. And let's see, what are you... Yeah, I'll just wait. The safest option. As I said, this chapter isn't too enthralling, so I don't want to have to redo the intro, even though we're not that far into it. Okay. Another elixir, perfect. Okay. Now let's try to aggro this mount. Ephraim can probably do it with his... Oops. Okay, perfect. We have enough. We have enough. Vulnerary should top us off here. And he just one-shots with it. Very useful. Almost. And here comes the archer. Okay, let's let the calves take care of him while we regroup. I don't think I've ever used Ford in a playthrough. I have used Kyle quite a bit though. I like using both Kyle Franz in addition to Seth. Just 3 paladins are better than 1. And what will Kyle get? Not bad. Very good, Kyle. Wish I was using you. Green team is doing really well in this run, despite... yeah. Okay, and what do we have coming on here? We have a knight, 2 soldiers. Yeah, the knight can reach above that pillar. And Ephraim can't quite reach himself. How much damage do you take from him? It's fine. I'll check to make sure there aren't any horse slayers or things like that running around. That would be very, very annoying. And I'll just heal. And I'll put you next to your friend here. Why not equip the javelin? And then Orson can come along. One-shotting Armor Knights too, really helpful. Yeah, the chapter tries to set it up so you can really show off Ephraim and his personal lance. That's much better. Of course, Ephraim will be free to use once he rejoins us, all the way in the end of chapter 15. Hey, Kyle doubling, but it is a soldier after all. They're not that fast. Okay, cleared out a few more enemies. Let's see. I don't want him to get attacked by too much. If we put him 2 in front of you... let's see, should we have Orson charge ahead? Where is that javelin? Should probably trade those lances over to Ephraim. Actually, I'm definitely going to trade them over momentarily once we get towards the end of this chapter. And Carol can just hang out. Not super effective on the soldier, but we can double him easily anyway. The last thing a soldier really needs is for any weapon to be effective on him. Yeah, Ephraim really doesn't care about these cavaliers. With Hairika's personal weapon, the rapier, you can get another one in her chapter 9. But Ephraim, I don't believe you can get another Reagan Leaf. I don't know if you can in the post-game. Probably not going to do the post-game here. I'm missing a lot today. Probably not going to do the post-game here. Maybe in one of those chests. I know there's a lot of goodies in those. Let's see what we have. Let's just finish off you. Don't think you'll reach. Well, let's just go for the sword. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to trade over. Can you... Yes, you can. And Ford, you can support Ephraim over here, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about consuming his personal weapon since I'm not going his route. He should return with it intact of how it was when we left him. And he will get his other legendary weapon quickly after. Not that big of a deal. Not doubling the monk. Okay, let's try again. If we fail... Oh, we did fail. That is really annoying. Nope, can't reach. Ford, can you maybe do it? There we go. And now Ephraim is our only unit who can't pick up a horse. So Orson will have to find a place to drop him next turn. Okay. I think I'll put him right here next to this wall. How are we doing in our healing items? Let me have that. Oh, he has zone. Might as well use up the one useful in their area, I guess. Keep everyone healthy. And we still have the lance equipped, but it doesn't matter for Orson. Or maybe it does. We are missing an awful lot today. Just a lot. I feel like the game is almost 1 RN right now. And who can we use now? Let's go for Ephraim. Okay. And then we'll bring out Ford and Kyle here. Let's see if Ford can... Does Kyle have any... Let's see... Yeah, it's just slowly baying out these enemies, trying to feed kills on whoever you plan to use. Let's see, Ephraim can get that guy. If you trade... Do you have enough to... There we go. I figured Cal is the strong one, so the steel sword would give him the extra damage he needs to kill that guy. Another good one from Kyle. Kiao? Okay. Sorry, I just had to say it like that. I guess we can put Orson there. He really doesn't mind what he's using. And then Ephraim can, of course, lure out that guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time around here getting the enemies on the right-hand side. Pretty sure this group will be able to hold their own in Chapter 8. Okay. You are no threat. Oh, I think you have an elixir, but really not worth it. Yeah, no stealables, of course, since we don't even have a thief to play around with here. I think I'm just gonna give Ephraim that. You can poke this guy. Another high hit miss. Oh well, I guess Ford can get that one. Okay, another level up for Ephraim. And finally we have this Dark Mage. Who has that javelin? Ford does. Yep. Let's just... Don't think he'll kill Ephraim. Let's see, 12 attack. No, you'll be fine. I guess you can get that lance. And this is the part of the chapter where I like to start trading around some inventory here. Definitely be sure to take everything Orson has. He's really not required to fight this boss. Ephraim can do it on his own with his personal weapon, but we will have to drink another elixir. Okay, now who has my elixir? Ford has it, and Kyle has a 1 use. Can you use this yet? Yes, you can. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Ephraim does pretty well against that guy, but I'm just going to wait and drink. And I guess we can build support. Well, for these two anyway. He doesn't pick fights he can't win, so I'm sure he's fine. Zonta? The bosses have really interesting names in some of these games. I know in FE6 there's a guy called Rude. The boss of Chapter 1 here was called like Braguette or something like that. Almost sounded like bread. But let's kill him off. And that's going to cost me an extra turn, but that's fine. Another Ephraim level up. Okay, I think the lords are auto-leveled by 6, but they can get no higher than 15, so Ephraim's actually perfect as he is right now. Yeah, Orson has nothing, and we should be good. But he probably will get some more kills in his other joining chapter, Chapter 8, where he meets up with everyone, and that should do it for this chapter. Sees, and we are done. So that was Chapter 5X. Not too exciting, but we got through it anyway. Join me next time, and we'll be taking on Chapter 6.